Hello, my juicy peaches. Welcome back to my channel. It's your priestess Peaches here, supporting you to live your juiciest life and co-create heaven on earth. And in today's video, I'm going to be deep diving into responsive desire. Woo-hoo! So this is something that can deeply affect many long-term relationships, and I'm going to be going into what responsive desire is, what enhances it, what blocks the flow of it, and solutions that can really help you to create compatibility within your relationship. So if this sounds juicy to you, then please do like and comment and subscribe to my channel, and share this video if you feel like it's going to support somebody who needs this right now. So first of all, what is responsive desire? So responsive desire is a type of sexual desire and arousal that arises as a response to intimacy, to connection, to touch, to stimulation, rather than coming out of nowhere, rather than it being spontaneous. It is very, very common in long-term relationships, and it is often very misunderstood. So in contrast to this is spontaneous desire. So spontaneous desire feels like a light switch flipping on and off. It's the kind of desire that you have at the beginning when you're in the honeymoon phase, usually, of your relationship, where it just switches on and you just turn it on, and then you are desiring sex, you are already aroused. Unlike that, responsive desire needs a bit more nourishment. It takes a little bit longer. So instead of it being like a fire that's already hot, think of it like cold water that you put on the stove or the hob, and it takes time to warm up and simmer and boil. So if you've ever thought, what's wrong with me? Why don't I feel that spark anymore? I want to tell you there's nothing wrong with you, and responsive desire is just how many, many people experience desire, especially over time in long-term relationships. So, like I said, at the beginning of the relationship, there's a lot of chemical reactions going on in your body when you are, quote unquote, falling in love, right? It's the limerence that you can experience when you first meet somebody. It's the novelty of first meeting somebody. It creates a chemical reaction within you where it kind of overrides your natural state, and you feel more spontaneous desire. And that's what I call being more in your masculine sexual energy. So the masculine sexual energy can flow at the beginning of your relationship. But over time, once those initial chemical reactions have calmed down, and that phase, that honeymoon phase, that initial part of the relationship starts to subside, then you come back into your natural state. And often, especially for women, that is a responsive desire state. You need something sensual, intimate, loving in order for your body to ignite. So what creates responsive desire and what blocks desire in your relationship? The things that foster responsive desire are emotional connection. Feeling seen, valued, and safe in your relationship creates the foundation for desire to emerge. Non-sexual touch and affection throughout the day can help build the intimacy needed for responsive desire. A sense of playfulness also keeps things alive. Trying new activities together inside or outside the bedroom can really ignite that spark. Taking care of your physical and emotional health plays a big role. When you feel good in your body and mind, it's easier to access desire. So what blocks responsive desire? Stress is one of the biggest blockers. When your mind is preoccupied with work, kids, or daily life pressures, it's really hard to shift into that space of connection. Unresolved conflicts or resentment can create emotional distance, making it harder to feel desire. Routine and monotony can also dampen desire over time. If you've been stuck in the same patterns, in the same routine, it might be time to change things up a little bit. Physical factors like poor diet, lack of sleep, or hormonal imbalances can also impact your ability to feel desire and responsive desire. So enhancing desire and responsive desire. So physical touch and affection are really, really key here. So one of the 5 love languages is physical touch, right? And one of the 5 erotic blueprints is sensual. And so it really coincides with this responsive desire. So having non-sexual touch, like holding hands, cuddles, gentle caresses, this can create an emotional connection that really grows your desire and arousal. And a lot of responsive desire is built on feeling safe, feeling valued, and emotionally seen. So regular physical affection really is key. And there are practices, there are tantric practices, sacred sexuality practices, and something called carezza practices that can really help you to bond on this level of physical touch without it being necessarily leading to sexual play or sexual intercourse or orgasm or anything like that. So try to add more of these little gestures into your daily life, especially if life has become busy or routine. So communication and emotional intimacy. Responsive desire thrives when emotional intimacy is present. So open, honest communications about your feelings, your desires, your boundaries, your appreciations of each other. It can really help deepen the connection with your partner and open your body to feel desire. Talking openly about your needs and listening with empathy, because this is part of communication, is listening, okay? So listening with empathy and compassion, being an active listener, can create a strong bond, making it easier to access desire when you are both emotionally, sexually connected. So physical health and exercise. Exercise boosts your circulation, your energy, your endorphins, making it easier to tap into your libido. So regular movement can help you to feel more connected to your body and enhance physical intimacy with your partner as well. Light activities like going for a walk can really promote healthy, responsive desire. Being in nature also helps you to feel really alive, so you can kind of do both those things hand in hand. Things like yoga, tantra again, sacred sexuality practices with yourself so that you can keep improving your mood, managing your stress levels, and really nourishing your body. Stress management, like I just mentioned, can be a major blocker to responsive desire. So when your mind is overwhelmed with work, responsibilities, or emotional pressure, it's hard to switch into that space of intimacy. So it's important to manage your stress levels. So incorporating stress reduction techniques into your routine, like meditation, journaling, a calming bath, breath work, energy work, Reiki. These can all shift you out of stress mode and into a more relaxed, open space. I always recommend a cruelty-free lifestyle because this can really align you to your values and your ethics and create vibrancy in your life and align you with your vital force, your creative life force, that sexual energy that is all giving and loving. And this can really boost your desire and arousal. A balanced vegan diet is packed with nutrients that supports your energy, flow, circulation, hormonal health, and that's all vital for your sexual desire and arousal. There's ways that you can use food to really support your monthly cycle as well. So if you've been feeling sluggish or disconnected from your body, eating plants can really help you to feel more energized and in touch with your body and your desires and with the earth and other living beings. And this can really overflow into your relationship and the sexual space. So a plant-based diet that is rich in phytochemicals such as phytoestrogens can really help stabilize your hormones, which is so crucial for your sexual desire and for you to be connected with your body so you can actually respond to intimacy, you can respond to touch, you can feel, you can be sensitized. And on the flip side of that, animal products, especially dairy, contain hormones and compounds that might actually disrupt your natural hormonal balance. So shifting to plants and a compassionate, cruelty-free lifestyle could have a really positive effect on your libido. And also eating these kind of plant foods that have lots of light in them, lots of vibrancy, can really impact your mood. It can really reduce stress and inflammation in your body. It can lead to improved emotional well-being, making you more open to connection. And it's great if you and your partner can share this way of being. It's a way of being that's full of kindness and connection and compassion, and that can really help within your sex life as well. So I always speak about something called relaxed arousal. And this is where all the pleasure treasures really reside within your body. It's when you are in a state of relaxed arousal. So when your body can relax, your nervous system can relax, you can actually create new pleasure pathways within your body, new pathways to pleasure, new, more expansive and deeper forms of pleasure, new neural pathways to pleasure. And this can really enhance your sexual desire, your sexual arousal, and this can really nourish you really deeply. So when you're in a state of relaxed arousal, your nervous system is relaxed, you're feeling safe, yet you are aroused, yet you are feeling turned on, lit up and alive. And these two things together can really create a deeper and more expansive way of sexual play that you have probably been longing for a very long time. When you experience that type of sexual play, you look forward to it. And so that responsive desire can actually turn back into more spontaneous desire. And you might find that little glimmers of that honeymoon phase come back into your life. But if not, not to worry. If that doesn't happen, that's okay, because you can really honor your responsive desire. You can really do things to nourish your body and let your partner know what it is you need for your body to feel alive, to feel relaxed, and to feel turned on. So here's some practices that women can do for themselves to help with their desire and to honor their responsive desire. I call this creating the constant simmer of pleasure and also knowing what your pleasure compass is. It's really key to have an awareness of your pleasure compass and to keep exploring and experimenting and trying things again and again to see what it is that lights you up, what it is that turns you on, what creates peace, enjoyment, relaxation, bliss, excitement, thrill. Once you know your pleasure compass, or you have an idea of your pleasure compass, you can then really start to play with it. And creating a constant simmer of pleasure in your life is really, really key for your responsive desire. So you are responsible for that, not just your partner. Yes, there are things you can do together to create that constant simmer, but you can create that constant simmer in your life as well. When you are adding in little things that you enjoy, that bring you joy, that bring you peace, that bring you relaxation, that bring you fulfillment, satisfaction, that light you up, that turn you on, that make you feel alive, if you are doing that little and often, you create this constant simmer, and then your body is more able to open, is more able to experience, and is more sensitized to pleasure. Here's some daily practices for you to really enhance your responsive desire. Prioritizing self-care rituals that can make you feel good in your body. So these are things like bubble baths, dancing, wearing something that makes you feel sensual, utilizing your 5 senses, aromas, sounds, movement, touch, and things that are visually appealing to you. Practice mindfulness and body awareness. So meditation and breath work can really help you connect with your inner world and notice your desires more clearly. Things like tantric practice and yoga can be great ways to come into your body and into your inner world. Schedule alone time so that you can explore your sensuality through self-touch and self-pleasure without any pressure. And for couples to create and sustain desire together, plan regular date nights to break free from the routine. Even a simple walk in nature, or trying a new recipe, or a new restaurant, or sitting down and eating on the floor, or lighting candles and making it like a restaurant at home. Just something to change it up a bit can really enhance your connection with each other. Engage in activities that build teamwork together, like cooking together, playing a game, taking a dance class, going on tantric workshops. Communicate about your desires openly, talking about what you both enjoy, what you both want, what you want to create together, and start to create some anticipation and excitement before you are intimate, before you go into the sexual space. Practice small daily gestures of love and appreciation, like leaving a note, giving a compliment, a long hug, Experiment with non-sexual touch, such as massages, cuddling, holding hands, and like I said before, caressa practice, non-sexual tantric practice. Those kind of things can really help grow intimacy and create the conditions for responsive desire to flourish. And ways that you can bring in cruelty-free living are cooking plant-based meals together, creating that as a sensual ritual, and like I said, creating a really beautiful space that you can eat your meal together in. You can also use certain foods as aphrodisiacs. You can use herbal medicine and plants in a more medicinal way to really help keep your hormones in balance and enhance your libido. And even sharing a simple vegan dessert can become an act of foreplay. So my juicy peaches, I really hope that you found this information valuable and that it helped you, and that you can take this information and use it to really benefit your life and your relationship and your sex life. If you're interested to learn more about sacred sexuality, empowered communication skills, or even cruelty-free living, then please check out in the description box the link to my website and my online courses and signature programs. And if you liked this video and you did receive value from it, then please do give this video a like, a little thumbs up, and feel free to comment. I would love to hear where you are on your journey or what things have really helped you with your responsive desire. Thank you so much for being here and listening to me today. I am sending you so much love, and as always, I am wishing you an amazing day, and remember to keep it juicy.